I'll tell you King Emmanuel's setting. King Emmanuel set 7 services for the week. 7. I'll tell you them. Like today, Sunday, we're supposed to have a service called the Washfoot Tradition, where there's a service, the 7 priests on the altar and the musicians and the congregation, and we all wash each other's feet. That's supposed to happen on Sundays. On Monday morning, we have a service every day called roll call service, 6 days a week. Sunday to Saturday when there's a, so I'll give them in order. Sunday is supposed to be the Washfoot Tradition. After roll call, which is a 2-hour service that takes place 6 days a week. So after the roll call on a Sunday morning, Washfoot service is supposed to go on. Then on Monday morning, after the roll call, fasting service is supposed to go on till midday. Then again on Wednesday morning, after the roll call, another fasting service is supposed to go on until midday. Friday, we have another service that goes on after the roll call until midday. And then at 6 o'clock Friday evening, another service goes on for 2 or 3 hours till about 9 o'clock. Then Saturday morning, from 5 o'clock in the morning until midday, the main Sabbath service goes on. And there's a 2-hour break, because Saturday no work is done on Saturday. So the service starts at 5 a.m. and it goes on till midday. There's a 2-hour break for lunch, and then the service goes again from 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock, officially. Then if the brethren them still feel strong, bingy, free bingy can go through after the official service. You can have a bingy for a few hours. So 5 days a week, 7 different services are set where the congregation can come together and clap and sing and play the drum and hail Rastafari. Okay?
What about employment and income?
Employment and income. We are a self-reliant organization. It was set as a self-reliant, poor people government. Therefore, we have various industries. The broom. Bobo is known internationally as broom people. We make brooms. It's one of the first things everyone who comes to this foundation, man and woman, we all learn to make brooms. And Bobo go sell brooms. Collect the thatch in the bush, or buy some in town if there's not enough to collect. Go and collect sticks in the bush, make brooms, go out and sell brooms. That's one industry. There's what's called the guidance industry. These things, where Bobos make them all different shapes and sizes. I have big ones, little ones, all types. And sell. Sandals. Bobos make sandals, footwear, a lot of footwear. Bobos make, sell them. Bobos sew clothes. We have sewing women. Bobos make crochet things. We do things with needles and crochet hooks. Sell them. So we have many ways of, many industries.
So are there rules? Like, for example, would somebody be able to like go out for a 9 to 5 and come back? Is that allowed?
That is not really allowed, because we are a self-reliant government.
Right.
The work you do should be within the foundation.
Right.
Or if you do go out, it's to enhance the work you're doing within the foundation.
Right.
If you want to do a 9 to 5 job, you stay out in the world and do your 9 to 5 job. But this is, you come into a world apart. Self-reliance. Okay, more questions?
Yes, what do you think of Rastafarians that live outside? So part of this journey is we, of course, had to, because we're studying music, we had to study Bob Marley. And so that question has to come up. What do you think of Bob Marley? What does the Congress think of Bob Marley?
Well, I will tell you King Emmanuel's word on Bob Marley. What I have learned in this man, what I heard King Emmanuel saying in an interview. King Emmanuel was asked his opinion on Bob Marley and reggae music. I heard this on a tape. I didn't sit with him and he told me, because we play his tapes of interviews. And what I heard on the tape was, in answer to the question, King Emmanuel said, the king of reggae is the prince of darkness, and all who follow him are going down into darkness with him. Reggae is a bastardization. It's not Nyabingi. As I understood it from some studies, it was a plot to overthrow Nyabingi by using the basic 1-2 of Nyabingi, diluting and polluting it to capture the people. I was told also, this is by an ancient, that when Bob Marley made it international, King Emmanuel, as the high priest, sent for him. And the message he sent to him was, now son, you have the ears of the people, come and let me teach you what to put into their ears. The ancient who told me said Bob Marley responded that he didn't have no time to go see no old man. I hope that answered your question.
Beautifully, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you further explain, you said that the aliens took over. Could you explain that, please?
Yes, I did say that.
Well, she's been telling us as well the same thing, so she really enjoyed that you said that.
Well, as I see it from my readings, Ethiopia, being the center of creation, was a matriarchal, creationally matriarchal, with a mother-centered society, like the beehive. King Emmanuel told us we should live like the bees, so I went and studied bees to find out what he was talking about. The queen bee is the center of the beehive. If you want to kill a beehive, all you have to do is remove the queen bee. And they will scatter because they won't have any direction. So that's how we live in Ethiopia, creation people. The mother was the center of the family, the community, the nation. Now, through my reading on recent times, Makeda, Empress Makeda, who was the last queen mother of Ethiopia, she handed over to her son, who was an Israelite. She went and made a son with an Israelite king. She went to Jerusalem and she got herself impregnated by Solomon because she loved Solomon more than herself. She couldn't take the man back to Axum with her. Axum is in Ethiopia where Makeda was, where her headquarters was. She couldn't take him back, so she took him in her belly. Having sent her son, she made him a promise, because she knew she would bring a son, because the Ethiopian woman knows which gender child to bring, when, how. Because she's the first woman, she knows all the secrets of creation. So she brought forth this son, who was a replica of Solomon, complete replica. But she had promised him that when the son reached a certain age, she would send him back to Jerusalem to learn the system of his father. So she did. When he returned to Jerusalem, he was sent to school and learned to become like his father. His father made him king and sent him back to Jerusalem with the religion of Judaism. They're the aliens that I'm talking about. They're the first ones who came in thousands of years ago. So the Queen Mother gave birth to an Israelite son, the son of an Israelite. And then she handed over her kingdom to this son to govern it with the religion of his father, which was Judaism, which morphed into Christianity.